Bangladesh is a very organized team and they are a very competitive team as well. Whenever they show up, they also show up with the mindset of winning. And we did experience an upset in the last SAF in 2022. So it is a team that does come out with all guns blazing, and they are very organized in the way they play. So of course, it's going to be a good game, and it's going to be a game that it's going to be for spectators to enjoy as well, and for us as well. That we had a loss and we are coming back now again against them. Since then, I don't think we have really played against them, and this is going to be our first game since we experienced that upset. And we will also we would also have to go and play the best game that we possibly can. um I wasn't there in the last SAF tournament. I was in Canada and I was playing football there, and I still remember it was 3 a.m. in the morning that when the match was being played here in Nepal in the same stadium between India and Bangladesh. And I woke up to watch that match, and it made me very upset to watch, because whether I was here or not, it's my team who was playing, it's my country, and we experienced a defeat, we had an upset. And it made me very upset, and it made me very sad to be able to see that, because we had been defending champions for 5 times, and sixth time we couldn't bring the trophy back home. And this time when we go back in the field, I feel like a lot of the players as well who were missing in 22, and a lot of the players who have also been missing in the last few exposure tours or other competitions as well, everybody has come back together, and we have a batch which is experienced, which is full of young players with there is a lot of energy, there is a lot of technical abilities, and tactically along with the coach we've been working on a lot of things. So I feel like there's going to be a lot to look forward to. We have a lot to prove. There is a lot of responsibility that we carry as well coming back into this competition. And I have played SAF before twice, and I've won the championship with the team, and that is what I'm going to be looking forward to, and that is the goal of the entire team when we sit together as well, that we want to go out, we want to do our best, and we want to bring the trophy back home. And that starts with winning the next game against Bangladesh tomorrow, because it is going to be a great momentum going forward into the semi-finals and the final further, because taking it one game at a time and winning it is a benefit, not only just to it's also a psychological benefit, boosts confidence, and provides motivation to the players that we can do it. So I think we had a great start at the tournament. Next we're going to be looking to winning the game against Bangladesh and then taking it forward from there. Yes, I think my first international goal came against Bangladesh in the same SAF tournament 2019 in the semi-final game, because I think we had the semi-final game against Bangladesh, and again I think that was the first goal of that match as well, and it was from a corner kick, and the ball just landed on my feet, and I just tapped it into the goalpost. And again, that was also very special, because the first goal always scored in any of the match is just very special, because that builds the momentum, that hypes the team up, and that is what provides the team with the energy that okay, we go for another one and we go for another one, because we know in the team that how much we're capable of. And for any team for that matter, once it's a matter of getting that first goal to be able to get that game going, to be able to get that energy going. And for me to be able to get in the semi-final and the final, getting both the first goals of that match, it was just very special. And that is where it all started, that and I think before the camp had been 4 months long in 2019, I still remember, and we had been working on scoring, and I had been a part of doing it, and I was doing it in practices, but it wasn't really coming in trainings. And game after game after game, I was actually feeling that I've been scoring in trainings, why isn't coming it in the matches? So I think that just provided me with a lot more confidence, and I think going into the Nepal game in 2019, it just showed that we were a lot more confident, and we were able to score 3 goals against them as well, and 3 goals against Bangladesh as well. And I think it was just a I don't know, there was just some different energy, and I think that energy just comes with once the team is scoring goals. And the first game as well, when we scored against Pakistan, that is where the energy changed, and one after the other we kept on scoring and scoring, and that matters. And once we got that first goal in the first few minutes, I think that was the game changer again. I think that is one of my most cherished memories in my career of playing football, because I have been known for scoring long range goals, whether it has been with the Delhi state team in the nationals, or whether it has been with my school team or like the other teams. And I think that was my first ever goal that came in a tournament for the national team and in a final game, and from a free kick. So I think it is one of my most cherished memories, and it was a goal that also came at a very crucial time because we were playing against Nepal and we had experienced a defeat against them as well in our home ground. And we were playing that final game with Nepal in Nepal, and I think it was the first goal of that final match, and it was celebrated by the entire team, and there was just so much energy. And to be able to win the most valuable player again, it was my first international individual award, and that actually meant a lot to me because after that I was going to go to Canada and I played 3 seasons there as well. So it was like a good, again, like it was like a good achievement for me because it provided me with a lot of confidence and a lot to look forward to as well. And it was just very motivating that there is a lot that can be achieved, and there's a lot that I can do as well in the sport. So it is definitely like one of the most cherished memories, and I think that was one of the SAF that, like, you know, the team played together, we played for each other, we came out, and I think that is again what we're looking forward to do this year as well, that everybody is seeing a different Indian women's team this year as well, in this tournament as well. We're playing for each other, we're playing for the country, and everybody is going to see a different result this time. First of all, I feel like there is a lot more professionalism that has come into the team. Of course, because a lot more senior players have come and the junior players as well, they are learning. They are learning what needs to be done, how you to prepare oneself, and the things that need to be looked after by a player. And I think that is one of the major things that really does matter. That when new players come in, because we do have a lot of new players coming in who are playing their first SAF tournament or who are playing their first ever tournament with the national team. So I think we have a lot of young energy as well, which is again very important because they camp the selections, the playing part, choosing a first 11, it has all been very competitive. So I think everybody has been on their feet, everybody is doing their best, because the moment you're not doing your best, there's somebody else to take your place. And I think that is again for the senior players and for the junior players, it's a very motivating factor to be able to do their best. And another change is, of course, we've had a change in the coach, and with him he's brought his experience with him, and he's worked a lot in men's football before, and he's worked with great teams whether in ISL or I-League, and he's brought in that experience, and he's been able to share that experience and implement it in the team. And I think that has brought some kind of structure to the team, and it has helped us to be able to change our mindset when we approach a game and how do we perform in the game. And I think that has been very beneficial for the players and for how the players approach the game as well, and their mindset altogether. And again, like for me, I feel like game 90% it's mental, it's how you prepare, it's the mindset, how you approach a game, and what is it that you're like, you know, what is it that you do to approach a game, and like how do you prepare yourself. And I think the coach has been able to focus a lot on that, which has shown in our last game as well, because scoring 5 goals in any of the competition is not easy. And again, to be able to do that, because Pakistan again was not an easier side, was not a weaker side, but they were also strong. They came out, they were able to score 2 goals, but to be able to score 5 back on them, again, it's a big achievement. And I feel those changes have helped us to become stronger and better and better.